It's going to be competing with 7 players for each tribe. Opa, Sawa, you each have an extra member. One of you will have to sit out. Players cannot sit out in back-to-back challenges, so you have to strategize to decide who's going to sit out this challenge. 3 of you will go to the far side of the field where the bucket of balls is sitting, and you will be launchers. There's a ball launcher. 2 of you will hold it. 1 of you will pull it back and release the ball. The rest of you will have a net, and you'll be inside of this square as a catcher. Once you're up there and I say go, it's your choice when you launch. You can all launch at the same time. You can wait for the other team to launch. You can launch them quickly, slowly. It's all up to you to decide what your strategy is going to be. People that are inside here, the rules are pretty simple. You have to be on this side of the net, on the inside when you catch the ball. You can reach out, you can reach under. You can't jump out and land on the other side to make a catch. Once your team catches the ball, you have to put it in what am I trying to say?
Bucket.
In the bin with your color on it. First tribe to get 7 in the bin wins immunity. Other 2 tribes, you will be going to tribal council to vote somebody out.
There you go.
7 balls to win. One other rule when you're in here. We don't want this to become a rugby scrum. There is a reasonable amount of jostling for position that'll be fine. We don't want you tackling each other. We don't want you using the nets as a weapon. We don't want you hacking on each other's sticks or anything like that. If we see it once, we'll give you a warning. If it happens again, we're just going to pull you out of the square, and your team's going to play short-handed, so you don't really want to go there. I'll give you a minute to strategize. You guys have to decide who's sitting out. I'll take back immunity. Immunity back up for grabs. Opa, can I have your half of the immunity, please?
And then the other person.
Yeah, you can catch it. We gave you a gift.
Thank you.
You can just hold it.
I can use a lock.
I'll be a catcher if you want.
I'll slow.
Well, I think we should. I think we should have 2 minutes. I personally think we should have 2 minutes because we're short of mana right now. So I don't want to mean all this.
I promise I'll say
No, I know that's fine, but I'm saying like if it gets fetch. You want to swing? You want to swing? If you want to do that, that's fine. We'll just do it. Okay. Fuck you guys.
I don't mind. I can hold it
Okay, Opa, Sawa, who's sitting out this challenge?
I'm catching.
Yeah, you guys.
So you need 3 people to do that. Who's doing it? You 2 guys?
Sawa, who's sitting
You
out?
want to do it too? You good at catching? I can. You want to do the? I can do whichever.
Okay. All right.
Are you good at catching? Swing.
All right. Okay. So
Because you said you're good at shooting.
you said you're good at catching. Yeah,
Look. You 2 and us 2 are catching. You 3 are slingers.
All right.
Is that cool?
I was holding if you guys need
Guys, I need a decision.
We have to go through it now?
Guys, that's amazing.
That's ridiculous.
So do you guys want to holding and one person pulling back?
Alright, so here's the time. You know what? We got it.
So are we doing a rapid fire or is it like 1, 1, 1?
You guys can fire whenever you want.
So we can like go do 30 at the... Can we grab like 10 balls?
Grab that now? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Oh, let's have one holding one side, one holding the other. Grab that side.
Hey, what's he doing back there?
We kick out and then you pull down from here. Like this.
Maria, do you want to try holding it?
Stand up. You guys stand up.
We can just keep launching and launching?
Oh. Okay, so now we know we need to go further.
No, you want to stand up higher. Okay. Stand up higher, yeah.
Further?
And then pull it out, and I'm gonna come in.
Come on down. Okay, a little higher. Factors that are making a difference. All the way down. Yeah, done. Okay, so
Okay, we need to move over more. Yeah, we need to move over. Back more.
I know.
Oh, it's supposed to come do it like
Oh, why don't you do it?
That looks like it.
No, what do you do it, Ariel? Hurry up.
Get rid of the way, Opa! Walk the red team, Opa!
I'm holding it right here with the ball.
Coming in! I know it. Opa, heads up.
2 balls in and out. High arc.
Yes!
5 for a Hasso.
Coming in!
They're all going to be back in.
Hasso has 6.
One more. One more, Keith, one more.
Keith just about catches the 7 for a Hasso. Who's got it? Derek's got one for Opa.
You, Alex! You up!
Another high arc. Who's got it?
Nice!
Corey's got one for Opa. Opa's got 2.
Oh!
Alex with another catch for Sawa.
Yes! 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 Put it in! Put it in!
7!
We win!
Hasso wins!
Yes! That's what I'm talking about.
So Sawa, welcome to your first trip here. I'm sure none of you want to be here, but it is part of the game. We've got a lot of different dynamics going on how this vote may play out. We started this game in pairs. So, Alex, how much does that play into this vote? Were there relationships formed in those initial few minutes, do you think, that are still factoring into the vote?
I think that's a possibility. We bonded a lot during that first day, but I also think that we bonded a lot in the past couple days. So, I don't know.
Kelly, you started out in a pair as well with Jason, but obviously you've got something else. You're a former Survivor contestant. Do you think that's a factor in how this first vote's going to play out?
Well, absolutely. Being a survivor here, I think we're already like a little bit of a target, so I think it's important to keep your mouth shut.
Kurt, then there's some stuff that happened after the fact, right? We had a switch that happened last night. Do you think that the people that got switched out, Jason and Maria, do you think that puts a target on their back, or maybe did that help them in some way?
I think it could go either way. Definitely having definitely having them taken from us without it being our choice made us feel the loss, and so I think that's the 6 of us who were left were looking around, having to decide: is this a 6 group we like? Is this a 6 group we don't like? So I think it could go either way.
So Maria, you were one of those 2 people, so you got pulled out last night, reunited with your tribe. Do you think that time away hurt your bonds within this group?
I definitely feel that it connected our group. We missed each other, and when we united, we felt that unity again. So I don't totally feel like it affected us.
Okay, and always there's sub-alliances and there's groups that form within there. Ariel, are you feeling like there's already within this 8 some subgroups that have formed?
There's definitely some subgroups. I think looking around, I'm the only one that brought myself to tribal, so that might be telling. But on the other hand, I have something in my bag which I'm excited about. So yeah, there's water around here. Yeah.
So Ariel mentioned something about having something in his bag. I'm assuming he may be referring to an idol. Dan, has there been talk around camp about idols and how that might affect this first vote?
Oh yeah, there's always talk about idols, isn't there?
So Jason, same question as Kelly. You're a former Survivor contestant. How much do you think they're looking at you as a threat and perhaps a first vote out?
I mean, why wouldn't they look at us? Obviously, I'm great at this game. That's why I was brought here. And but why also wouldn't you keep me around? Because then you get the privilege of hanging out with me longer.
Pretty strong statements there, Donna. Take that with a grain of salt, maybe. But that brings up an interesting point. How much do people's personalities play into this? Is there a personality issue, perhaps, with someone that may be leading to them being on the chopping block?
Well, you know, we all, Survivor's about social game, and we all come in here with, strengths and weaknesses, and you bring all that together. So, yeah, personality does take into effect, but we also need to be strong, good in challenges, puzzles. I mean, I couldn't launch that tennis ball, but I'm hoping that I don't get voted out because I'm good in puzzles. So it's like, everybody has strengths and weaknesses, and so that's what we just have to kind of keep us strong so we can keep winning.
With that, it's time to vote.
Is a pen?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm not even gonna be able to open the pen. How do you do it? There
You
we
got
go.
it.
Okay. Sorry, bud. No hard feelings. I really hope you don't use that though, because then I might go home on my birthday.
I'm supposed to talk to you guys.
You can. Talk to the camera.
Talk to the camera though. Okay.
And show your vote. You're done.
Voted for Alex. It's her birthday. This is a real bitch move, but we're trying to save ourselves for an idol or get an idol out of the game, so just doing what we have to do. Hope you enjoyed Survivor.
So I know that the math would be don't go with the returning players, that the numbers in theory are on the side to get out returning players. They're easy targets. And for the last couple days I've been trying to figure out, am I good at math or not? And I think I'm going to be bad at math. Just make sure you show your vote on camera.
Well, this probably isn't going to work. This probably isn't going to work, but it's been fun playing, and it's an immense pleasure to write this name down. We'll see what happens.
Thank you. Kelly, with a Y or an I? Got it.
Alex, make sure you show your vote.
EX or AX? Alex?
Yeah.
Fuck it. I don't know how to spell. You guys watch me. I have a whole school of season. You're such a mean person. Should draw little hearts on it and shit. I'd be crying. There's too much shit on.
Once I read the votes, the decision is final. You'll be asked to leave tribal council area immediately. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now is the time to do so. I'll read the votes. First vote. Ariel. Alex, happy birthday.
Wow.
Jason. 1 vote Ariel, 1 vote Alex, 1 vote Jason.
Okay.
Alex, happy birthday. 2 votes Alex. Ariel, 2 votes Ariel, 2 votes Alex, 1 vote Jason. Alex, 3 votes Alex. Second person voted out of Durham Warrior Survival Challenge 2016.
Happy birthday!
Alex, you need to bring me a torch.
Happy birthday.
Alex, try this token. Time for you to go.
Alex, this is purely strategy, not intended for you to leave. We're splitting the votes to hopefully get Ariel out. He may have the idol, and you may go home. Sorry.
I hate writing this. This is the way they're going. Love you, girl.
Thank you.
Just like Sharon. There's 2 people going to write down, and I'm sad that I'm writing this person's name down, but she's so sweet. But today's her birthday, and she lives in Maine, and I know she wants to party with her friends, but the bigger reason is that we need to flush the idol out from Ariel. So it was a matter of splitting the votes to either so that Ariel play his idol, and that unfortunately Alex is gonna be voted out. Love you, girl. I'll fly JetBlue.
Thank you.
You got that drum there, not gonna be sitting
So Opa, welcome to your first tribal council. Obviously no one wants to be here, it's part of the game. Interesting dynamics going on, a lot of things that could be taken into consideration as we get to this first vote. Rachel, when you first got here, everybody was put in a pair.
Yeah.
So obviously some relationships may have been formed. Is any of that still going to play into this vote, or are you now a solid tribe of 8?
We're definitely a solid tribe of 8. I mean, we've been playing these challenges like a team the entire time.
So Spencer, you were a part of a pair as well, but you also are a former Survivor player. Does that put more of a target on your back for this first vote?
Yeah, I don't have an illustrious history of doing great in the beginning of the game. So it could, but I definitely would second what Rachel said, that this whole time we've been saying, you know, we don't need a swap. We feel really good about a team. Like, we really like our group.
So another thing that happened is last night, 2 of you were pulled out and sent off. Sam, you were one of those. Do you think being away from your tribe last night hurt your relationships?
Of course it scared me. I mean, obviously they could possibly think, well, maybe she formed some alliances with other tribes. But, I mean, I'm true to my tribe since day one. Like, they've been my tribe, and that's... I'm here, guys. Like, came back, I was excited.
So, Wendy, everybody sounds like it's one happy group, right? But obviously that's about to change. What's going on beneath the surface that's going to decide how this vote's going to get cast?
I think that what's going on beneath the surface is everybody's got to just really follow their gut and stay true with what they feel is best for the team.
Corey, we haven't talked about it yet, but has there been any talk about immunity idols and how that may influence this first vote?
Yes, there's always a chance there's an idol. I didn't find a clue. There could have been a clue in a bag of rice. There could have been a clue, maybe Ryan and Sam got a clue last night. I don't know. So there's been talk, a little bit, but somebody could have one, and it could influence his vote.
Twyla, same question I asked Spencer. You're obviously a former Survivor. You went far in your season. Is everyone looking at you as a threat early on?
I'm old, no. I'm hoping not.
Ryan, Corey mentioned maybe you got a clue. You were the other one that were sent away. How are you feeling? What's your confidence level going to this first vote?
I felt pretty good about the group I was with yesterday. And we talked all day long about how we hope that we stay together as 8. So I was actually pretty nervous whenever we left and thinking I wouldn't come back.
We weren't doing.
And really the only reason I would have left is to get a new shirt to get the fish smell out. Otherwise, I want to stay here.
Get the fish smeller up.
Derek, obviously personalities come into play. When you've got a group of 8, you've got a lot of different dynamics going on. Is there a chance that somebody's just not clicking with the rest of the group right now, and that might be the reason for this first vote?
Well, I mean, that's a possibility. I mean, if some people aren't clicking or different types of personalities just don't get along real well, I mean, of course, that's going to separate somebody from the group. And, you know, that person may not even know they're separated from the group. You never know what can happen.
All right. Well, that's a good leading. And with that, time to vote. You're up.
You can say whatever you want, yeah.
Sorry, we're pairs, but gotta go with the group. Just like traffic council, hold it up and put it in there.
Thank you.
I still can open this backward though. I hope what I've heard is true. I hope my best guesses are right. Jimmy T just gave me a huge thumbs up, so that makes me feel kind of good, even though I might be getting voted out, so hoping for the best.
Only because you know way too much information that you shouldn't, and you're way too cocky.
ICT. close enough. Dick. That's bad. Derek, I'm voting for you because you're a pain in the ass. You have been since the first day I met you, so you need to go.
I will be watching your face as these are read because it's going to be priceless. Hashtag blindside.
Don't forget that for the video. Hashtag blindside. I'll name that.
Sorry, it was from the original choice. Somebody had to go and didn't want it to be me.
There's no hate. It just didn't work out right.
I love you, buddy, but I'm going with my alliance, and it's got to be you this time.
I'll go tally the votes.
Feel free to do it. Yeah, apparently.
The hidden immunity idol, now would be the time to play it. I'll read the votes. First vote, Wendy. Derek. One vote Derek, one vote Wendy. Derek. 2 votes Derek. Derek. 3 votes Derek, 1 vote Wendy. Derek. 4 votes Derek. Third person voted out of Durham Warriors 2016. Derek, that's enough. You need to bring me a torch. Derek, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go.